skies shining brightly over Southern California and Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Number 48 gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Leading off the afternoon.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Orlando Blanco, currently ninth in the NL in hitting, entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
First pitch, 105.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Scooped up. And a rather easy first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
To the plate now, Alejandro Rosas. This is popped up. Smith in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Chris Red.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Chris Red. He drove in two of their three runs in that ball game yesterday. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, Dero. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win. I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Line hard to center field. Ray will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Justin McCoy gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
J.C. Ray is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan, Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So
Retzel.
this is a big one for this ball club.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Batting third, the first baseman, Brandon Smith.
So now to the plate, Brandon Smith, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't get.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Joaquin Marte, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's ready now. The pitch in the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. An inning in the books. No score on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Isaac White.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Isaac White.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
At the plate now, Carlos Canales. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
The 3-2 pitch is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Casey Kane, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now here is Julius Collins. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Julius Collins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. Count 2-1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 6. The right fielder.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Into the box, Evan Brenner. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 2-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game. And
he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, the pitcher's
Batting
wondering
seventh,
how he didn't get
the
that
third
call.
baseman,
Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
And now the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most
Batting
pitches
eighth,
to be down in the
the
zone,
second baseman,
hoping for a ground ball.
Calvin
So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Stepping in now, Calvin Sharp, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate is Miguel Marte. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Christopher Cook, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Cook has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. 2-1. Fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Fouled off. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
McCoy.
So now the pitcher, Justin McCoy. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. From the belt, the pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Orlando.
Stepping in once again is Orlando Blanco, grounded out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The set and the 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
We're back now for the Dodgers' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense.
The second baseman.
Back to you guys.
Calvin.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Sharp.
And now Calvin Sharp, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And they can't run it down. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 48.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, number 48. He stands in for the first time in this one. And now a pitch on the way.
1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Weak grounder down the line at third. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 8, J.C. Ray.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, J.C. Ray. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. And stepping in, Alejandro Rosas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Into the box now, Chris Red, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
To the plate now, Isaac White, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
The shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next for the Dodgers, Brandon Smith worked a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Base hit into right center. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now batting.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And, oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
At the plate now, Joaquin Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. The 2-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that's outside. He lost in ball four.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here's the first pitch as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. White is there. Let's see if they try it. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Evan Brenner.
Next to hit, Evan Brenner. First delivery to him.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
So now to the plate, Chase Mitchell, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1.
Oh, that's cool.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ready with the 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in will be Carlos Canales. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Flare out toward right center. Sharp ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Casey Kane.
Next to dig in, Casey Kane. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Now it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Two balls and a strike. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Marte.
Stepping in next, Miguel Marte struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Slow little grounder left side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
Calvin Sharp.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, number 48.
Next up for Los Angeles, number 48. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The center fielder, number 8, J.C. Ray.
So stepping in is J.C. Ray. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Now to bat, Christopher Cook. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Christopher Cook.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2
That one
strikes,
doesn't even
down.
sniff the zone, missing very high. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Again, a 1-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I think we're starting to see the frustration
Now
mount from
batting,
this
the
offense.
pitcher.
It's been a pretty dominant
Justin
performance on the mound, and these
McCoy.
hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
At the plate, Justin McCoy. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan. In this one, I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Alejandro Rosas, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball one, taken just off the inside.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 1-1 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ball two.
2-2.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Chris Red, and he puts it on the ground to second. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that'll cure being down by a run. Big 2 RBI base hit right there, D-Road, to give his team the lead.
Yeah, he flipped the script on that one, Dan. They were losing by 1. Huge knock right there. Hopefully the pitcher goes out and attacks.
Standing in now, Isaac White, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Canales.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Philip Hester takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Philip Hester.
To the plate now, Carlos Canales, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Left side, but well foul. 3 runs already home here. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next, it'll be Casey Kane. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. White is on his way home. He'll score easily, and they lead now by 4. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Into the box, Miguel Marte, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christopher.
Ready now is Christopher Cook. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
1-2.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Hot shot down the line. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. Marte rounds third and is digging for the plate. A play at the plate. Throw won't get him.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. Doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
So now to the plate, Justin McCoy, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 fouled off.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 7 and the Dodgers 1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading up for the Dodgers.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The
So
shortstop,
here is Dylan Netzel. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way.
Now
1
batting,
gone.
first baseman, Brandon Smith.
Next to hit is Brandon Smith. Singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
Now
Boy,
batting,
sometimes they say you
the
hit it
catcher,
hard, good things will happen.
Joaquin
Well, that's not the case right there.
Marte.
That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Joaquin Marte, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes, Cam.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 7-1. Striding in is Orlando
leading off for
Blanco.
Philadelphia, the center fielder, Orlando Blanco.
Now the first pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Mitchell over to his left. 1 out. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. So next to hit is Alejandro Rosas. First delivery to him.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
1 out, nobody on.
Ball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Chris Red, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 0 pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 count, the pitch.
That's ball 3. I got 3-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Oh, you had him fooled there. It's 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Terry Hill comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Terry Hill.
At the plate, Isaac White. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hill, a Canadian native. This is his first year at the big league level. One and 1, here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Dodger bullpen does its job. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. The Phillies lead it 7-1. Into the box, Julius Collins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Fielder, Julius.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's outside.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Hit on the ground out to short. throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
To the plate now, Evan Brenner, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Two balls and no strikes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now the 2-0 home. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Collins rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Never say never in this game, folks.
Now
It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
At the plate now, Chase Mitchell. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
Next to stand in is Calvin Sharp. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Rafael Quevedo takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Rafael Quevedo.
Chris Kelly will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Chris Kelly.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Still only 1 out in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline. And there's out number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, J.C. Ray. First offering.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
2 out, nobody on. Goes the other way as this is line to left. White gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 7-4.
Your
Vaughn
attention, please.
Nunez has been summoned from the
pitching for the
bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Number
8th.
21, Vaughn Nunez.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the
Leading off for
first-year
Philadelphia,
catcher, Carlos
the catcher,
Canales.
Carlos Canales.
Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
No, that's low. Ball match up.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it
Casey.
butterflies, but to him it probably
Hey.
feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Now into the box, Casey Kane, 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1 is taken down and in for a ball.
Count is 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 ball, 1.
Got to find a way to get back in his zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Into the box, Miguel Marte. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Still 2-2. On the ground to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up when you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
None out, runners at first and second. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Please.
James Brandon is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Oswaldo Segovia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Oswaldo Segovia.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. He's got it to second for 1, but the return throw will be too late and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Orlando Blanco. He's 1 for 4 so far. from the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The runners are at first and third, one away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Brandon is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters, guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
The 2-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Brenner has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with two away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Now at the plate here is Alejandro Rosas, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Chopped weakly to the right. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Beautiful diving stop. Hey now. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Daniel Hewitt is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 28, Daniel Hewitt.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
The shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball taken a little high. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-1 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rosas onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now
boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Brandon Smith, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1-0.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Yeah, and you never want to downplay a home run, but they've had runners on base all game long and couldn't get a home run in that situation. Hey, it's only a solo shot, but they'll take it. But you have to think they're feeling like they've missed some opportunities in this one.
Stepping in now, walking Marte. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Julius Collins.
Digging in next, Julius Collins, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high. 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. On to the 9th inning now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Phillies 9 and the Dodgers 5.
Your
Will
attention,
Bell
please.
enters from the pen
Now
to start the
pitching for
9th
the
inning
Dodgers,
as he'll try to keep the
number
score right where it
73,
is heading to the bottom of the
Will
9th.
Bell.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the power hitting
The
second
second
baseman, Chris
Red.
Red. He's set and the pitch. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2.
2-2,
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and
next for
hauled it
Philadelphia,
in for the first
The
out.
left fielder, Isaac.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Isaac White. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball up there.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One 0 count. Here it is.
That's out.
And there's ball 3. Carlos Canales is on deck. Here's the 3-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Carlos Canales, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Now the pitch.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
slurve. Doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it, walk it down, and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Now at the plate, Casey Kane. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the belt, kicks and deals as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2 out with the man at first. Popped him up. Smith will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Anderson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
38.
So striding in to start the 9th is Evan Brenner, and they could use a spark from him here.
The right fielder, Evan Brenner.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-0 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Cook is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
The batter, the third baseman, Chase Mitchell.
Next, it'll be Chase Mitchell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Calvin Sharp, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Anderson has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2-2, here it is. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kane is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Will.
Angel Sanchez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Dodgers, number 66, Angel Sanchez.
And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 10 home runs and 31 RBIs. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
2 out with the man at first. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Three-two pitch. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Cam Green takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Cam Green.
So next to bat will be J.C. Ray. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This one's down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Philadelphia Phillies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Justin McCoy wins his 3rd of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.